Hey, so I know I've been gone for a while. I've been sick. I've been dealing with like a lot of stuff and it's not worth getting into, but I'll be coming back soon. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about this issue really quickly. I don't think this is going to be a long video, but I'm just going to get right into it. Markiplier did a video where he was talking about some stuff that YouTube has been screwing up and he didn't know how to handle it, so he decided to make it public. And if you haven't seen it, the video will be in the description. You should watch it yourself before even watching this video, so like pause right now and go watch it so that you can get the full context. But yeah, assuming that you've seen the video, I just wanted to make some comments on it because this is the type of stuff that frustrates me about people like him and just people in general, where it's like this is, what did you expect to happen? This is what's going to happen when you don't talk about problems, This is why I keep talking about this stuff on my channel, where it's just like people are too optimistic and it's ruining this planet. And this is a very, very small example, sadly, of that. A lot of the stuff that's going on in the world is due to optimistic thinking and unspoken consent. There's a word similar to that. You don't say anything, you just go along with it. You guys know what I'm talking about. I might put that word in the description too if I can fucking remember. And so the problem that I have with him is the fact that, YouTube's been doing this stuff for so long and you never say anything. I get it. I get that Markiplier donates to charity like a lot of other fucking rich people. Some of the worst, horrible, heartless, psychopathic billionaires donate to charity. Like pretty much any rich person donates to charity for different reasons. I'm not saying that he has horrible reasons for it. I'm saying that's a separate thing. You might donate to charities, but when people are suffering in a way that's preventable, something that you can shed light on when it comes to manipulation, abuse, and stuff like that, you got nothing to say. Unless it's a disease that can be cured, something that's positive, you have nothing to say. You don't do anything about it. And it's because you want to be positive and optimistic, and as he just said, give the benefit of the doubt.
Just seeing this and how it's affecting people is making me so mad that I am losing my ability to give anybody the benefit of the doubt here.
And it's just like that way of thinking, those things are always going to get worse. Optimism is such a selfish thing because it's not personally affecting you. You're not going to talk about it.
This is my community that we're talking about. These are people that have supported me for years. I can't have this. This can't happen. This just can't happen. So if you've been affected by this,
you just want to keep things positive because that's not what your channel is about. But you have a platform that can reach so many people, and YouTube has been having issues for so long. It's affecting a lot of people. It's been affecting people who have less subscribers than you and don't have as much of a voice than you. And if you don't do anything, of course the problem is going to get worse, and it's eventually going to affect you.
I'm not going to apologize for anything because I am taking this very personally, because to me, this is very personal. Not only have I been through this before in my experience on YouTube as a YouTuber, but these are my people. This is my community.
I got mad in a separate video a long time ago where, I think it was the one with PewDiePie, the subscribe to PewDiePie shooter guy, whatever. And, I was talking about how Markiplier did his video on YouTube's issue saying, I don't want to talk, let's keep the morals out of it.
So anyway, let me know down in the comments if you've seen other issues with the platform, if you've seen other issues on YouTube. Try to keep it not so much about the morals of it and try to keep it down to the technical issues that are happening right now. We've got technical problems that need technical answers. Communication is an issue, and hopefully that'll get fixed soon. But for right now, let's try to fix the problem.
But all of a sudden now he's saying,
I can't have this. This can't happen. This just can't happen. I'm not going to apologize for anything because I am taking this very personally, because to me, this is very personal. These are my people. This is my community. Just seeing this and how it's affecting people is making me so mad that I am losing my ability to give anybody the benefit of the doubt here. This is my community that we're talking about. These are people that have supported me for years. If you've been affected by this, that means there are people looking at this and they are manually going at it and they're like, oh yeah, this is not a problem. And then someone else swoops in and is like, oh wait, no, that was a problem. Let's cancel this all again. It would be bad enough if this was all an automated system working, but the appeals system is run through by people. And what gets me even more upset is that YouTube on Twitter, people are reaching out to YouTube and they are asking, why are my accounts banned? I am trying to appeal, and their only response is appeals are very carefully reviewed. If your appeal is rejected, there's nothing more that we can do. I tell you, nothing pissed me off more than that. Not a thing. Because if they are lying, saying that appeals are very carefully reviewed, then they are just absolutely out of their mind lying.
You know, he's saying stuff about how, like, YouTube doesn't care. Yeah, that's what people have been saying. But people like you kept coming along saying, no, I want to give them credit. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. And you silenced the anger. If people got angry and they chastised YouTube for what they've been doing or banded together or something, YouTube wouldn't have gotten this bad. People wouldn't have lost their accounts. And you're only saying something now because it affects you personally. Everyone in the world has like one thing that really affects them. You know, something that they'll always stick up for. Most people are like that. But that's not enough, okay? That's not enough. Because most of us don't have a voice to stick up for the things we care about. There's only a few people who do, who can lead the charge in these things. So you gotta talk about more than just the stuff that affects you. You have to. And so all these fucking positive channels, like this is why I keep telling people, you look at any positive channel, how many of them talk about like, you know, abuse, domestic abuse, you know, how many of them talk about like parental abuse, how many of them talk about like the abuse of a website. You know, how people, the whole thing with Onision that's happening right now, how people have been like, how is he still on the website, but I can't curse? How is he on the website, but I can't speak my mind? And no one addresses the fact that YouTube just censors people. Not allowing people to curse is censorship. Pretty much every website lets you curse that's very popular, but YouTube doesn't. Because it's meant to censor people. You can't use certain controversial words that talk about people who prey on children. We know what words those are. You say those words, you immediately get demonetized. How is that helping anyone? They say, oh, we want to protect kids from it. Protect them from what? The videos are literally covering people who are going to prey on them. And you're censoring them. And now with the whole Epstein stuff that's coming out, Epstein is probably another word that's censored. You mention his name, you get demonetized. With all that stuff, it's coming out that Hollywood is just full of people like that. That people in power go in that direction. That's like the end game, to be that type of a person. That's a big deal right now. So it makes you wonder, are most rich people like Epstein? Is like the CEO of YouTube like that? Is that why she's allowing these words to be censored? It makes you wonder these things, you know, but you can't talk about any of this stuff. You can't talk about the fact that this stuff is hurting people, because this is the big stuff, okay? Stuff that Markiplier is going through right now is not big. I'm sorry. You lost your account. Yes, that's horrible. No one's denying that. No one's arguing that. No one is. But that's not the big stuff. And you're only speaking up because this is affecting you. And there's so much more that's wrong that you're still not going to talk about, because you want to keep it positive. And once your problems are okay, you're done. And, you know, people can get mad if they want to, or say, oh, how can you not relate to what he's going through? I understand that what he's going through sucks. And I understand the fact that so many of his subscribers have lost their accounts. I know how I would feel if I lost my account after all these years, after accumulating over 4,000 subs. And, you know, I lose my Google account, like all my emails, everything's gone. I get it. That's a big deal. But I'm saying there's even worse stuff that's going on. And once his stuff is done, he's not going to talk about it. That's all I'm saying. That's a problem. And he's not going to talk about it. And YouTube censors people who do talk about those things. PewDiePie, sadly, is one of the only people who has any amount of success and still talks about controversial stuff, because he decided to become an edgelord and start, you know, shitposting after he got famous. You know, then he did that, so it's okay. And it's like, not everybody is privileged enough to do that. So it's just, you know, something needs to change. You can't allow people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, all these famous people on YouTube to curse, but lower level YouTubers can't curse. What's up with that? You can't allow people like Onision to be on the platform, but people who call him out get demonetized. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm mad that people like Markiplier only care about themselves. That's all it means. If it affects you personally, even the charities you donate to, you're only donating to them because it's something that affects you emotionally. It's like, oh, that's sad, I'm gonna donate to it. When are you gonna stick up for people who have no effect on you? When are you gonna stick up for people who have nothing to do with you? When are you gonna do that? Something that you can't relate to, but you recognize that it's horrible. When are you gonna do that? So, yeah, he's not. Because he doesn't care. So, I don't know how you all feel about it. You can share your thoughts. I don't know what this is supposed to be. A Let's Talk or something. I have no idea. But this situation pisses me off, just seeing him talking about that and knowing he's not going to do anything else. And that's what you get at this point. This is what was going to happen. You're saying, I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. And look at where the benefit of the doubt got you. Look at where all that optimism got you. Instead of looking at the situation realistically like an adult should, people keep thinking realism doesn't exist. A lot of people who have already been dealing with YouTube's crap could have told you that you should have given them the benefit of the doubt. And even after they screwed you over, saying that,
Is appeals are very carefully reviewed. If your appeal is rejected, there's nothing more that we can do.
They don't care pretty much to everybody. They're blatantly lying to people saying, nope, if your stuff got deleted, it deserved it. That's a lie. You're still like, I'm running out of reasons to give them the benefit of the doubt. Why are you giving them the benefit of the doubt? You brainwashed idiot. Like, so many people do the optimism thing because they're brainwashed. And they give the benefit of the doubt because they're brainwashed from stuff that people taught them as a kid. And optimism got them this far.
And I know. Just a few days ago, I was singing YouTube's praises because I was so happy about the fact that they supported my show. And I know that making this call out is probably going to affect my chances to do another one. But this is so problematic that I have to.
So he's like, oh, I want to keep, getting that success. Let me just keep being positive. This is going to kill this planet. Why do you think the planet is dying right now? Because people were pessimistic? Because people took the world too seriously and thought the issue was worse than it is? No, it's because people thought it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I just can't stand stuff like this. I'm so sick of it, and nothing's going to change at this point. Another YouTube Rewind's going to come out. Everybody's going to dislike it, and nothing's going to happen. More problems are going to happen with YouTube, but a bunch of other YouTubers who are like Markiplier, once the temporary stuff cools down, they're not going to worry about the long-term issues of YouTube. I don't care. So I hope everybody gets their accounts back. That would be nice, but the fact that the people who are not affected by this are just going to move on with their life, I just think that that's really sad.